Lawsuits are confusing, expensive, stressful, and usually nothing like what people see on TV. I'm Timothy Schultz, an attorney located in West Palm Beach, Florida, and a former police officer. I've been practicing for over 30 years and concentrate my practice in the areas of civil and business litigation. Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This podcast is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not legal advice, and listening does not create an attorney-client relationship. If you have an actual legal problem, speak to a lawyer, and preferably before a judge starts asking why you missed a deadline. Legal Shit is a podcast about real legal issues, real disputes, and real people dealing with the legal system. This lunchtime series is the shorter, plain English version, focused on civil litigation, lawsuits, and the mistakes people make before they ever get in front of a judge. Now, if you've lived in Florida for more than 5 minutes, you already know this state is different. We have alligators in swimming pools, pythons in the Everglades, hurricanes with better tracking than some of our relatives. And every week, Florida produces a news story that makes the rest of the country ask, what the hell is going on down there? Anyway, most people think legal problems happen to other people, until one day they don't. Maybe it's a business deal that went sideways, a contract dispute, a property fight, a customer who won't pay, or a business partner who suddenly decides honesty is optional. Then one afternoon, someone walks up and hands you legal papers, and just like that, your peaceful Florida afternoon becomes a full-contact legal sport. You should know that one of the biggest mistakes people make is ignoring a lawsuit. They stick the papers in a drawer, or, better yet, they stick their proverbial head in the sand, thinking it will go away. That strategy works about as well as ignoring a hurricane warning, because the sky is still blue, the storm is still coming. And if you ignore a lawsuit long enough, the other side may get a default judgment against you, meaning they win and you lose because you never showed up to defend yourself. The scary part? People often lose cases before they ever get to court. Not because they're wrong, because they missed deadlines, ignored paperwork, deleted evidence, or sent an angry text message at midnight that later became Exhibit A for the jury. Real litigation isn't like television. Nobody is dramatically yelling, "You can't handle the truth." Most of the time, it's emails, contracts, deadlines, documents, and decisions that quietly determine who wins and who loses. That's why this series exists. We're going to break down the legal system in plain English. What is pre-litigation planning? How do I sue someone? What happens when you're served with a lawsuit? Why does the other side suddenly want your emails, texts, bank records, and documents? What happens during a deposition? What is mediation? And why does winning a judgment not always mean collecting the money? Because sometimes winning in court and actually getting paid are two very different things. The law is serious. Lawsuits are serious. But understanding how the system works shouldn't feel like reading a 400-page instruction manual written by people who charge by the hour. So whether you're a business owner, property owner, contractor, investor, or just someone trying to stay out of legal trouble or get into it, this series is designed to help you understand the rules before you're forced to play the game. I'm Timothy Schultz, and remember, the best time to learn about legal problems is before your name appears on the paperwork. Welcome to Lunchtime with Legal Shit.